This week's rental is the Nissan Altima SV standard version or entry level, I would assume. This is the new 2023 model. Thought I'd give it a proper review. Comes with some nice but weird looking rims, sitting on some 17 tires. The body is pretty nice. It's elongated. It's reaching kind of like the Nissan Maxima body style and size. The front is really aggressive looking, almost like a EV style look to it, futuristic look to it. Engine for this one is powered by a V4 cylinder engine, front wheel drive. So let's take a view of the rest of the body style. I really like the look of it. Nice smooth lines. In trunk space, you have pretty nice room for trunk space. You could fit some carry-ons in there as well. So of course, with all these cars, sedans, let's take a look at the back seat. Leg room, cabin storage, leg room space. So 6-foot person hopping in the back. Driver's seat position is 6 feet as well. So do the knee test. I got a fist and then some room, so very comfortable back here. Also has interior dome lights for the back seat, standard plastic, a little bit of storage space, cup holder space. Creeping over to the middle console, has a USB-C for charging and also standard USB-A. On the right side, you have storage right here. You also have speakers, I forgot to mention. Then also your standard over here. Seats do fold down, I believe, but I'm not going to try that here. Back seats, center console folds down to fit for armrest and to fit 2 drinks. Overall dimension of the height, you get plenty of head space. I do not feel cramped back here. Hopping in the middle seat, if I were a passenger, feels good as well. So overall, I like the feel of this. This could probably fit 3 adults back here pretty comfortably on a drive. So let's hop into the front and see what we have. So hopping into the cockpit, greeted with a digital analog dash where steering controls on here. You can control the different information, tachometer and speedometer clearly visible, as well as some other information if you scroll through. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather. You have your controls, your volume controls, track controls, your horn, Nissan emblem, your cruise control, your phone control. What I like here is you could turn on these safety features for the car, like front collision avoidance and then blind spot detection. Swapping over to the side, you have a light for blind spots. Moving over to the side, you have your power windows and locks and mirror controls. Over here, you have your steering assist on and off. Open the trunk, light and trip reset on the bottom. You have your gas and your hood release space, standard storage space on the side, cup holders fit a few things over here. Moving over to the center upper, this standard version actually comes with a moonroof sunroof combination and dome lights with sunglasses, storage space. Doesn't have the visors with vanity lights, sliding visor. What does that mean? Sliding visor. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have the extension, but it slides. So that's pretty nice. Moving over to the center, we have this big, looks like a 12-inch screen, infotainment screen. I really still kind of trying to get used to it. It's not obstructive, but it just looks really weird sticking out of the front dashboard like that. But it is very well laid out. You have, Nissan has its own navigation system that actually works without a phone attached to it. But if you're used to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you could easily switch over to that as well if you're more familiar with that. Now, moving on down, you have your volume controls, you have your air vents, and then down at the bottom you have some more AC controls. And then in the middle console, you have, like the back, you have your USB-C and USB-A that directly connects to the infotainment system. And then you also have your DC input. What I like here is the space where it has wireless charging. If your phone supports wireless charging, that's a very convenient feature. Coming over here, you have your gear shifter controls, which is standard, electronic emergency e-brake, and then you also have two cup holders in the middle. And then center console is pretty standard as well, nothing fancy. Over here or in there, glove box is also pretty standard as well too. Overall feeling is, I like the comfortable seats in this car. It was really surprising how comfortable it is. It is cloth seating, but there is a lot of padding in the buttocks area and the back and area as well, which makes it very, very comfortable. So having said that, let's take this on the road and see how the car drives. Overall, I think the Nissan Altima 2023 version drives surprisingly well. Very good driving experience. I was very impressed. It's very nimble and agile. I thought that the elongated frame would make it a little bit harder to drive, but it is pretty nice. Steering is very responsive. Brakes are responsive, and grips as well. And it absorbs bumps quite nicely. And for a V4, it's deceptively quick. Now, don't confuse that for fast, but deceptively quick. I was surprised. I thought that the V4 engine would be underpowered for this four-door sedan, especially that it is slightly bigger than its previous models, and usually those older Altima models come in a V6 version that is quite faster. But this one, really, if you step on the gas, it does pick up speed. And what I mean by deceptive is that you'll reach 60 really quickly and not even know it if you're not paying attention. Overall feel, like I said, is very comfortable due to the suspension and, more importantly, the padded seats that make the driving experience very nice as well. Really no blind spots in the back that you have to worry about. Cabin noise is quite moderate, but you do hear the V4 engine working when you're accelerating really quickly. Sound system is nice during the road. If you're listening, I don't know if it's a Bose or any other type of specific branded stereo sound system, but it's very nice driving experience. Since it's a V4, it is very conservative on the gas. Right now, I just drove a quarter tank of the way, and I still have 255 miles. I think on a full tank it was at close to like 400 miles or something like that. So overall, definitely I would recommend this as a rental. It is another very versatile car that you could possibly rent for any type of occasion, except for probably moving or anything like that that's outside of its sedan class. Long road trips with some friends, for work, a replacement for your vehicle while it's in the shop. That is all good with the Nissan Altima 2023 edition. So I would rate this an A for rental. It checks all the boxes that you need, and the rate for this is considered a full-size sedan, so not compact. So you may pay a little bit more for the rental, but it's really worth it for its versatility. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.